Dozens of people who live in an apartment complex in College Park have been told they have days to move. The management told everyone at Chelsea Gardens they have 60 days to get out.
But tonight, some of them are scrambling because they got another letter saying they had less than a week. Fox 5's Rob DiRienzo has the story.
Well, at first, these residents got a letter on their door saying they had 60 days to move out, but then they just got another one saying it's now 3 days.
It's just a hot mess.
People who live at Chelsea Gardens apartment complex got an ominous letter a couple weeks ago on their door.
The difficult decision has been made due to the necessity of undertaking major repairs and renovations throughout the property.
It said their leases were no good and they had to leave. While they say the place is falling apart and infested with rats.
They be behind the stove and everything.
They thought they'd at least have that 60 days.
You told me 60, now you're telling me 3. That don't make no sense.
Some residents who didn't pay April's rent got another one saying they had just 3 days.
They gave me a letter this morning saying I had 3 days to vacate and that I owe them $2,000 in rent.
On Thursday, they told us the water had been shut off.
I pay faithfully every month, but I'm not finna pay y'all no money when I gotta get out.
We asked the director of the Atlanta Volunteer Lawyers Foundation if this was legal.
The landlord still has to take the tenant to court, and they do not have to leave until the landlord has gone all the way through that process.
Michael Lucas says some leases do allow for a 60-day notice, but that doesn't change the legal process.
There's no scenario where the landlord can just use what's called self-help under the law and put somebody out.
A College Park spokesperson says inspectors found the property to be, quote, unhealthy, unsanitary, and unsightly, but it wasn't condemned. They told us this was between the management and residents.
They should absolutely find out more about their rights before they just kind of voluntarily evict and walk out.
We reached out to the city of College Park to see if they'd be able to provide any assistance to these residents, but we have yet to hear back. In College Park, Rob DiRienzo, Fox 5 News.